Hi, I'm Travis with Deyeme Racing. Welcome to another one of our how-to videos. In this one, we're going to install the hood and trunk spring kits for the 2017 Fiat 124 Spider. This is our new project car, Mazda. This is what we're going to put it on. Alright, let's get started. The spring kit comes with two gas charged springs, either in black painted or stainless steel, and the end links to go with them. And the reason why you'd want to put these on to replace the original equipment ones is these are about 2/3 the weight of the stock springs. They're smaller diameter, but they also extend slightly further than stock. So on our project car, we're going to go ahead and do the stainless steel springs. So if they're not already attached, install the end links onto the springs. They screw on and they just need to be snug. And then we'll pop the trunk and get started. The only tool we need for installation is a flat blade screwdriver. So, pop the trunk, lay the springs where we can get at them, and then to take the original springs off, there's a flat right there. We're just going to put the flat blade screwdriver up under that, wiggle it under there, give it a twist or a pull to get the tab loose, and then pull the spring out. Repeat for the bottom. There we go. And we'll just set that out of the way. And we need to do the other side also and hold the trunk up because these springs are a little bit longer than the stock springs. So we'll do the same thing, pry it away, the stainless steel springs have a small safety pin that we're going to have to remove in order to pop these on the ball joints there. If you have the black painted springs, they come with the nylon end links just like these, and all you have to do is just push them on and they'll clip into place. So for these, just rotate the safety pin around and take it off. There we go. And then push it straight on there to get it to pop into place. There we go. And with that on and the trunk out of the way, we don't need to hold on to it anymore. Now we just need to take the safety pin and push it back through a little hole right there, and then slide it back around there. And then we'll go ahead and do the other side as well. Go. Put that on there. Pin comes out. Pop straight on there. Go. And you can get a better view of the safety pin going in right there. There's just a tiny hole right there. Just slide it down through it and then push it back on. And then the same thing here. Oh, I see it. Okay. There we go. go. And right through there. Okay. There we go. Okay, this concludes the trunk spring kit video, and in just a moment we'll go ahead and do the hood springs too. Alright, next we're going to install the hood spring kit for the Fiat 124 Spider. The kit comes with 2 springs, either black painted or stainless steel, and the end links, and the attaching hardware for both the upper and lower. The tools required are going to be a 12mm socket on a small ratchet and a hex key that goes into these screws here. Alright, so let's get started. I'm going to pop the hood, support it with the prop rod. With the hood up, we'll then start with these lower brackets, put the M5 screws that are included together with the well nut, just loosely attached, just so that it's threaded on there and won't fall off. Do that to both sides. There we go. And now we'll start by installing both lower brackets. It'll be pretty obvious which one is the right one because one of them will face way into the fender and the other would be correct. This is where they go. We need to remove the front lower hinge screw right here with the 12mm socket. I'm going to put the screw through the bracket there. And then the well nut, the rubber well nut, will go right into the hole that's already there from the factory. Slide that in there. We're going to tighten that. A little tricky getting back. There's not a whole lot of room. So, with both the front and rear screws in place, and the rubber well nut will pinch up underneath there, and then we'll just make sure that's nice and snug. There we go. That bracket's on and tight. Now we'll do the other side. Make sure that's nice and tight. Okay, now the lower brackets are done. We'll move on to the uppers. To install the upper brackets, they go right into both bolt holes there. So we're going to grasp the hood and hold it underneath, loosen both the upper and the lower bolts. first remove the upper bolt. Slide it onto the bracket and then reinstall it loosely. There we go. Now we'll take the bolt the rest of the way out of the lower, swing the bracket into place, and then tighten both down. Now remember that when the installation is complete, you might need to align the hood just a little bit. You might need to loosen these holes and wiggle the one side or the other in order to get the hood to line back up just perfect for you. Usually though, they line up pretty well as long as you're holding on to it. So we're going to get those nice and tight, and we'll go ahead and do the other side. Swing the bracket into place and replace the bolt. Now notice that the way our spring kit is designed, it doesn't put the springs in a forward position where they're in the way when showing off or working on the car. A lot of the other kits that are out there put the springs right across the middle of the fender, making it a little hard to get at it. These springs are also smaller and lighter than the other kits that are out there. And the aluminum brackets will never rust, unlike the flimsy stamped steel versions. Make sure those are nice and tight on there. And again, if we need to later on, we can loosen them up and wiggle the hood just a little bit to line it up. So now let's get the springs on there. Now for our project car, we're going to install the stainless steel springs, which are these right here. But we also have the regular spring kits, which have the nylon fittings. These are really easy to put on. Basically, just line up the hole, upper and lower, raise the hood up above where the prop rod is, and then just clip them right on. They just snap right on, and then they're locked into place. And then to remove them later, just like with the trunk springs, just get a flat blade screwdriver right up under the metal there, give it a little bit of a twist, and it comes right back off again. And again, for our project car, we're going to give it a little extra show power here, along with the go power. And we're going to install the stainless steel springs. The stainless steel springs have a little safety pin that goes through them. So just remove the little pin, pop the spring in there, and then slide the pin right back in there. And rotate it around into place. Okay, let's go ahead and do the other side, and then we'll take the prop rod off so we can finish getting them on there all the way. Go. Oops. Get that all the way on there. There we go. Okay. Now I'm going to lift the hood up off the prop rod. Set the prop rod down. And while holding the hood, you can put it on your shoulder or just have a helper. Being an aluminum hood, it's not all that heavy. So then we're going to take the last safety pin out of there And again, if you have the regular nylon ones, you won't need to do that. Just lift the hood up until it lines up, snap it in there, then you can set it down. You need to make it a little easier to get the pin in there on the stainless steel kit. You can go ahead and detach the ball joint from the bracket and then put it back on after you get the pin in there. It's a little hard to see. There we go. We can lay it down here like this. Slide the pin up through there, pop it on. Wiggle the stud back in there and tighten it back on. Both the nut and the stud have a 1/2 inch hex on them. There we go. All right, now let's do the other side. Take that last pin. There we go. And there we go. And now the hood is fully supported. Let's move all the tools out of the way. And the first time we close the hood, we'll close it very slowly and carefully to make sure that the hood isn't misaligned. And if it is, loosen the upper hinge screws and align it as necessary. There we go. Now let's pop the hood, see what it looks like. There we go. The hood opens basically to its maximum point allowed by the hinges, further than stock by quite a bit. You can see by lowering it down with a prop rod, makes it a lot easier to work on when it's that high up. Alright, this concludes the video, and thanks for watching.